I thought it was important to go really in depth on how to prep your walls so they can come out looking really beautiful. Hey guys, and welcome to today's Stencil Me one-on-one video on how to prep your walls for painting and stenciling. Following these really simple and pretty easy and quick steps will ensure that the painting process goes really smoothly for you and your walls stay looking good for a long time. So the first thing we always want to do is clear our area for painting. This can be moving furniture or anything that is on the walls or the floor and in your way. And you want to do it for the whole area just so you don't have to stop and do this later in the middle of painting. And if it's really big furniture, you can just kind of push it off the wall. You don't have to move it entirely. And then the next thing we're going to do is lay down your drop cloth. You can get plastic, which is the cheapest option, but it can be slippery and it does tear easily. These are best for single use and short projects. A cloth or canvas drop cloth is the way to go in my opinion. It can be more expensive, but it's a lot more durable, especially if you're going to be painting for a long time or doing multiple painting projects. Then you want to fill in any holes or dents with spackle or caulk, and it's really simple to use, and you're definitely going to want to let it dry completely before we start painting, but we have a few more steps anyway, so it should dry in that time. Now we're going to want to clean our walls. This is a really important step that a lot of people forget and just oversee, but if you've lived in a house or your room for a long time like I have, you're going to have grease stains, just dirt, all kinds of stuff, and so this will stop the paint from sticking as well to your wall. So you're going to want to clean these areas. You can just do it with warm soapy water or a specific cleaning product if it is a harder area to scrub. Our next step is to tape everything off with painter's tape. We're going to do the edges around the molding as well as electrical outlets. And you want to also make sure to take the covers off the electrical outlets first, and then you can tape them up so no paint gets on them. Alright, now you may be working with a pretty light colored wall, but if you do have a dark wall or a wall with patterns on it, then we're going to want to paint over that, which can be difficult to do with just white, which is the base color that I'm going to be doing for this video. And so I'm going to use Kills to cover up this current stencil pattern that we have so we can do another one on top. There are oil-based and water-based kills, so make sure to take note of that when you're shopping for your kills so you can get the one that best fits the area that you're painting. Water-based is definitely going to be easier for the cleaning process, for washing your brushes, or if the kills does get anywhere that you don't want it to. So I would definitely recommend going water-based route. And our last step before painting is to prime. I would really recommend getting a primer and paint all in one. This is a big time saver, and primer normally isn't needed when you're painting over a flat wall paint, but if you are covering up a glossy wall paint or bare drywall, then you're definitely going to want to prime. And now we are ready to paint, so I'm painting mine completely solid white, and I'm going to be using a big roller because I have a lot of area to cover, and I did a few coats just to be safe. And once you are done painting, you want to let it fully dry before you get to stenciling. And now that we are ready to stencil, I would recommend starting at either the bottom or the top of your wall so you know that you're following flatly along the line of the ceiling or the molding at the bottom so your stencil is straight and one cohesive pattern as you work your way up or down. I would also recommend starting your stenciling with an easy area where you don't run into any windows or electrical outlets or things like that, so you know you'll have a good easy start to really get into the groove of stenciling and recreating your pattern. Alright guys, so thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys found this video helpful. Let us know in the comments below what other prepping or basic tips or stenciling tips in general that you guys would like us to cover in our next Monday's episode of Stencil Me 101. Head to our website to check out more of our stencils, and don't forget to tag us on social media with your stencil art.